Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Let's get the show underway. First off, let me just say thank you for tuning in, everybody. We truly appreciate it. We are back. We missed last week, right?
Yeah.
Why did we miss last week?
I don't remember.
I was in New York.
You were in New York.
I was in New York.
Yeah,
We're going to talk about that, actually. We're going to talk about that.
Sandbagging.
So let's start off by saying we're doing something a little new this time. We are doing a coupon code that is good for 25% off anything on the Redcon 1 site for till midnight.
Till midnight.
Now we may, if this is too big a thing, if too many people buy, we may just do it for the length of the broadcast in the future. I'm not trying to overwhelm
everybody. They won't watch and they'll be shopping.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should open up like another browser, or if you guys are on Instagram, go to your computer and order. But today we're going to do it till midnight. So we're going to do 25% off the site till midnight with the coupon code REPORT25. REPORT25. This is the first time we ever did this before. Shipping has had a hard time keeping up lately because we've had so many orders, which is a good problem. But we are caught up right now, so hopefully nobody gets mad at me for doing this. The other cool thing.
If they do,
screw them. Hold on. You got to look at this. Look at this.
What?
It's too big here. I like it or they zoom in a little bit.
Take it all in. It's a nice office.
There you go. All right. So that being said, of course, today we are giving something pretty cool away for you guys out there at home on Instagram and on Facebook over there. We are giving away a mixed box of bars, a variety pack. Everybody's saying, when will the variety box will come out? I've been asked that quite a bit. And then we are going to do that at some point. We are definitely doing that at some point. But for today, we're giving the variety pack to the winner who we choose. One box, variety box for you guys on Instagram, and one box for you guys on Facebook Live. And the way that you can be entered to win this, if you're Facebook, all you have to do is hit the share and the like button. And by hitting the share and the like button, you're automatically entered to win the variety box. And for you guys on Instagram, all you have to do is wait till the end of the broadcast, which is about 45 minutes from now, an hour from now or so, and less than an hour for sure because it turns off. And we're going to do a guessing game, and you guys are going to have a chance to win also. So we're giving away 2 boxes.
You have to try to mentally connect with you.
Yeah, you have to mentally connect. I'm going to give you all my vibes, and you're going to like pick them up, and you're going to guess based on that. So hold on till the end of the show. For you guys on Facebook, all you have to do is hit the share and like button. You're automatically in. Right?
Right.
Okay. So the show is always in the same format. Maybe one day we'll switch it up for if we are like maybe low on time or something. But the format of the show goes this way. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, it's always the same. We got the topics. So I got a list of topics right here to discuss with you guys. What's going on in the world of Redcon 1? What's going on in the world of Eduardo and Aaron here? And that's that. And after that, we go to segment number 2 where we answer the questions that have been asked previous to the show. There are a lot of questions today. Those questions can be asked on Facebook, on Instagram. They can be sent to eduardo@redcon1.com. And of course, we always have the tier out properly opened and ready to consume. About to be consumed. So those are the ways that you can enter a question. The cool thing about entering a question before the show begins is that you're guaranteed to be answered. Even if you're not on the broadcast watching and waiting to see what happens, you can know that you can watch later on. We only get, on Facebook, we get 50, 60 people watching live. It ends up having a bunch of people because people cycle in and out. And on Instagram, it depends. We get up to 80 sometimes. Right now, we're a little low. But people watch after the fact. And that's why we're going to leave the Report 25 coupon code up for the day. Because by the end, you're getting 6,000 to 7,000 views on these things. So I want to let you guys know that your questions will 100% be answered, no matter what, whether you're here or not, if you enter them by emailing Eduardo@Redcon1 or posting it on Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere else. We always do our best.
Boy, what a busy couple weeks we've had, huh?
We've had some busy couple weeks.
The days are.
We're about to get to that.
Yeah,
we're about to get to that. We're trying to advance to segment number 1 before I even finish telling them what segment number 3 is.
They don't care.
Yeah, segment number 3 is where my favorite part, where you guys get to ask questions live to Eduardo and myself about whatever you want. I love the business questions that are about helping you guys to build your business or how to advance your life. That's really what I'm into.
I love relationship questions.
Eduardo loves relationship questions.
Sensitive.
He's a sensitive man. He cries a lot. Yeah. And so we answer any of those. And of course, certainly we'll answer any questions about Redcon 1, you know, the staff here, what we're doing for video content or anything else related to anything, product stuff, we're available. And that's segment number 3. So with no further ado, we're going to start with segment number 1. And yes, we have been doing a lot. A lot has been happening. So it's like, I think with Redcon, we had a very fast start, but it seemed like even though we had a fast start, it seems to be really accelerating right now.
It's not slowing down. It's getting faster.
Yeah, it's getting faster and faster and faster, and things are accelerating. It's getting crazier and crazier here. We are certainly growing very quickly in terms of everything, in terms of employees, in terms of inventory, in terms of space required, and in terms of revenue. Everything has dramatically increased.
Manufacturing needs.
Manufacturing, everything has changed and grown at a really exponential pace. In fact, our overflow warehouse is now overflowing, literally.
Yep, fully overflowed.
Yeah, we now have no space left in the overflow. So that 8 to 10,000 square foot of space is now totally full. And that is about to become a real issue. And we're going to tell you why. So when I went to New York, I met with Vitamin Shop and the top guys over there, Mark, the new VP, Brent Dennison, our category manager, the marketing people, a whole slew of people, and myself and Eric Hart, our vice president, did a presentation
and
for
your
those
wife.
guys, and my wife, of course. I was going to leave her out. Darielle came to talk about Mommy's Corner and the inclusion of women for Redcon One, because that's something where, you know, brands like Redcon One usually don't focus on the women and certainly don't focus on the moms, right?
Right.
And so we brought her with us to talk about that, and that was actually Mark's idea, the vice president over there, who thought it would be really cool and different to have her come speak. Because not many CEOs' wives are involved in their businesses, in any business, but in our business it's even more rare, and I think it makes us really unique. So I went to Vitamin Shop with the expectation that they were picking up the brand. They basically told us that we're going to pick up the brand and that we're going to do it in a pretty big way. But I didn't really know, certainly didn't know numbers. I didn't know what products they were going to bring in. We really wasn't sure what the plan was or how big and how vast it was going to be. So we went there. We did our normal brand education / sales pitch. I told the story of the brand. Eric talked in depth about all the products, answered all the science-related questions, and also played a part in telling the story. And then Darielle talked about including the women and the moms into everything. And then they proceeded to tell us that they plan to do essentially the biggest release in Vitamin Shop history, sports supplement history anyway, with Redcon One. And then in June, we were going to release 15 products, 15 SKUs into Vitamin Shop. 15 products, sorry, 28 SKUs 28 total, SKUs, because of they're going to be bringing in multiple flavors. And the month is going to be the month of Redcon One. And we're going to be kicking in a good bit of money for the marketing part, but they're also matching the money. And it's going to be, man, it is going to be huge. Let me see if I can list off the products. I got an email here where they tell me what they from. I wasn't planning on doing this, but people are going to want to know what's going to be in there, right? What exactly is going to be in the assortment, as they call it, right?
Yeah.
See if I can pull it up.
There
Okay.
you go.
Here it is. Okay. They're going to bring in 4 flavors of Big Total War, 2 flavors of Big Noise, 3 flavors of Breach, all 3 flavors of Grunt, Halo, GI Juice, Medkit, Double Tap Powder, 2 flavors at least, Double Tap Capsule, Silencer, RPG, Tango, 2 flavors, Protein, they're bringing MRE Light, all 3 flavors, and MRE Bars, all 3 flavors. They're also considering Cluster Bomb, but we have to work on the pricing on that. That is the initial release for Vitamin Shop. That is not all the things that are coming. That is the initial release. So that is pretty freaking exciting. So, okay. So that's one thing that happened this week. And that's why we went there up to New York. We stayed for a little bit, myself and Darielle. We stayed in New York City, spent a little time together. Nice to have a little parents' vacation.
Did you enjoy your dinner?
I enjoyed we went to this great place.
Tried some
we
weird
went
shit.
We went to Atera, which is this Michelin-rated restaurant in New York City, and we made a deal. We literally shook on it, right? And we said we're going to try anything they give you, because it's a restaurant that they don't allow you to choose anything. It's literally it's like they call it a tasting menu. So this is a thing that some fancy restaurants do. And in the past we had done it, and we pick and choose what we want to have. But we said, you know what, screw it, shake hands on it, we're doing it. And I tried a bunch of weird stuff.
Your squid noodles?
Squid noodles, which was actually pretty good. Oysters, which, believe it or not, even being from New Orleans, I never had before. And it was fantastic. If you want a really cool dining experience, go to Atera in New York, just to strictly on a side note. So we have two other cool things I want to talk about. Prometheus, which is our friend Lars, FIBO, and then GNC. So we got those are two other really exciting things. I'm going to talk about, because Vitamin Shop kind of ties into this in a weird way. Lars is the CEO of Prometheus. And Prometheus is the largest distributor in Europe. And they have been for quite some time. And just to give you an idea of the size of them, when Eric was with BSN, they were doing, I don't know if I should say the actual numbers of revenue, many millions. What would it be 8 digits in the millions, so 8 digits total. So they're a huge player. They are a huge player in the EU, and they're connected to all those countries and have distributors and e-commerce sites and stores that buy from them all over the EU. Not including the UK. We already have some great players down there doing a great job. But so Lars and his company Prometheus, I contacted almost in the beginning of Redcon 1. I contacted him. I sent him the brand book. Eric contacted him, who knew him in the past because of BSN. And we said, hey, we really want you to carry it. These are compliant products. This is what we could do. We're pricing all this. And he literally said, and this is not an exaggeration, no, I am not interested, nor will I be in the future. And that's not because he's a bad guy or whatever. He's just extremely direct. I don't know if that's all Dutch people are direct like that, but he is really direct. And he didn't do it in a mean way. He did it in a nice way, just extremely like, no, I'm not bringing any American brands, and that's it, basically. And I was like, fuck. I was like, damn it. I really, really wanted to be with them. And it's kind of like Vitamin Shop. Vitamin Shop said the same thing. Vitamin Shop said, Redcon 1 does not match, does not fit our stores. Does not fit our stores. And so when you get told flat out no, I think the normal response is to be upset and then move on, right? I think most people would admit that, generally.
Your response ever.
No, that's not my response. That is not my response. So, and for all you salespeople out there that do sales, a hard no just means come back later. You know what I mean? I don't believe that there's a such thing as a hard no. As long as you have a good product and you're confident in what you're selling, you should know that you are helping them. So I am helping Lars. I am helping Vitamin Shop. We are making money together. And I am doing them a favor, providing them a great product that's going to make sales that they're going to make money on.
Right.
And that's how I view it. So same thing with Lars, same thing with Vitamin Shop. I regularly hit them up. And I regularly suggested to other people that they hit them up and let them know. And we did that at such a rate that Vitamin Shop got very annoyed with that at one point because people were tagging them by the hundreds on a weekly basis, saying, why don't you carry Redcon? Because I was suggesting that people do that, right? And I would email the category manager who's no longer there on a regular basis with our new marketing material, showing them that, yes, this is a brand that fits Redcon. Redcon fits Vitamin Shop. And a similar thing with Lars, where we just did not give up. And a lot of that also comes in the fact that I would think about it a lot. So in my mind, there was on a daily basis, I thought about Lars and I thought about Prometheus, his company, and I thought about Vitamin Shop almost every day. Where I'd be like, fuck, what can I do today? What can I, and by visualizing and imagining that we're going to get there one day and believing it, now we did. And I believe that plays a large part in achieving anything in life. You have to know that you're going to do it. You have to believe it yourself, and you can't ever obviously give up because then you're screwed, right? So, with that in mind, the other cool thing is I don't know, because of Vitamin Shop.
Seemed very coincidental.
Yeah, I'm not exactly know the reasoning, but GNC gave us a call. We had a great phone call, and they said that they would like us to come up there and represent all the other products to them, to corporate, that they're not currently carrying, and they would like to advance our talks quickly and make things happen fast now. And so we had a plan to go in May. We talked on the phone May, and then they hit us up and they're like, "How about April 9th? Let's move it a little faster." So So literally, I was like, "Well, we're going to FIBO to see Lars and to have our first booth in Germany, which FIBO is the craziest show of all the shows. It's like so the Arnold is literally a tenth of the size of FIBO, and so Lars actually was able to wrangle us a booth with less than a month till the show. And so we're going to be, it's really his booth. It's really a Prometheus booth, but we're going to make it into a Redcon 1 booth. He's got a dozen of them there at least. So we're going to have presence at the show.
A premium booth, too.
A premium booth, yeah. A premium booth.
Very nice
So
booth.
really nice one. So, but 2 days before, now we're going to GNC to do a product presentation on what else is available for them to put in their newest assortment. And I'm pretty pumped that they're like in a rush because that's a very good sign, right?
Yeah.
Another neat thing, there's a lot of neat things. This has been a really good week, very busy, fun week, is that this week we passed up, which is interesting because there's still, a week left in the month.
Yep.
So we passed up my old record, revenue record for the website. Right? And I know that doesn't mean much to you guys out there. I get it. But I'm so focused on goals and numbers, even though the numbers in the scheme of things are not super important, that is the way that I judge how we're doing, right? Because it's tough it's tough otherwise. So I look at a lot of the numbers, whether it's analytics on the website, new customers purchasing, new people following the brand, or revenue dollars in. So in this case, before I left my old company, we had hit a real big high. And this month, we passed up the number that we had done, we significantly passed up already. So we're gonna end up probably 30, 40% above the old number. But this was something that I thought about a lot. Once again, that we discussed as a team, like we will hit this one day. It just happened faster than we thought. And so
Hold your kitties.
Yeah, I know.
A lot going on.
A lot going on. A lot to be excited about. And so, did you ever talk to the lady at the beach club?
Lady at the beach club? No, she left me a voicemail when I didn't answer the call.
We're gonna do something pretty cool to celebrate all this stuff. We're doing something cool in April, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So as a team,
It'll be
I don't
very
want to ruin it.
festive.
It's gonna be
Very
festive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots to celebrate, guys. Lots to celebrate.
April 13th, Friday the 13th, we're doing our first apparel lease in forever. I'm gonna show you one of them. This is a really neat one. Should I put it on? I don't know. It doesn't look as neat, not on. This is one of the jacket / windbreakers.
Windbreaker.
This is one of the pieces that's already ready. There's a few things that are down there already ready, right?
Yeah.
This is the biggest release, apparel release.
Over 20 items.
Over 20 items. So all of the old apparel will be going away. So if you like this or anything else on the site, Eduardo's, this shirt's still there, right? The Born Ready shirt, right?
There's a few left.
There's a few left, not many. If there's anything that you haven't gotten that you're excited about,
Get it.
Get it now because it will be gone for sure by the 13th, by Friday the 13th for the new big apparel release. This is the biggest one.
Biggest one ever.
Biggest one ever. Yeah. And we haven't done one in a while.
No, we got stringers coming, sleeveless hoodies, 2 different tank tops, t-shirts, a long sleeve shirt.
Oh, a long sleeve shirt. People have been wanting that. Right?
Multicolored baseball tee, a red hoodie. It's a
lot. Yeah, girls' tights.
Girls' tights.
Girls' shirts.
New women's tank tops. New mommy's corner tank top.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, guys.
Totally new designs.
Yeah, all new
designs. We
designs.
have stringers because people have been asking. Yes, there
we have
are stringers. What else? It's
the long sleeve shirt is big. You guys have been begging.
for
We
that
have
forever.
what is it? A dry fit camo shirt.
Ooh, dry fit camo shirt. Did Craig find the one that I wanted?
He's
The
still
hoodie?
looking for it.
Still looking. Okay. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming the 13th. We are going to next month. We have a lot of cool stuff in general. We have a lot of interesting new types of promotions.
Yep.
We have an Easter egg hunt on Easter.
Yes.
Which I can't tell you too much about that. We have an Easter egg hunt.
Yes.
We have a lot of neat stuff coming.
Yeah.
And the April 13th release, I'm sure, is going to be huge. The only reason we haven't done a release, because people have been saying, why there haven't been apparel releases, because when Lawrence left, Lawrence was our art director here forever. I'm sure you probably saw him.
Yeah, young Lawrence.
Yeah, young Lawrence. And I was very sad for him to leave. But at the end of his period of time with us, which, by the way, incidentally, talk about a good guy. When he decided to leave, first I tried to talk him out of it because he wanted to go on his own and be a entrepreneur of his own. But I still talked him out of it because he made such good progress and he made so much money with us so fast. And he went from very little to doing really well, and then he decided to leave. And you can't, you can only tell him so much.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell him don't do it. Although I definitely suggested stay a little longer.
Strongly suggested.
Strongly suggested. But he ended up leaving, and like the good guy that he is, he finished strong. So he gave 2 weeks, and he crushed it for 2 weeks. Yeah. He did more work in those 2 weeks than he usually does in a month.
Last masterpiece is the Emery
his
bars.
last masterpiece, he did the Emery bar stuff. So just so you guys know out there, you want to talk about a good dude, that is the way you leave. So now he has goodwill with me forever. If he would have left being a dick and not finishing his work, and or just doing the least possible, I would be like, whatever. But now, because of that, he has goodwill forever, and he did a great job. But because he was so busy those last 2 weeks, we never got the apparel release done. So this is the first new release in probably 6 months
since the winter one.
Winter one, which was December. No, November.
November. Yeah.
November. So we haven't done this since November. We usually do it every 3 months. So that is very exciting because I know that this is probably the best one that we've done.
Yeah.
So it's a collective effort for all 3 members of the art department. And by the way, our new art director named Jean-Pierre. And yes, he is as good and as artistic as his name sounds like he is.
Yes.
He's really good. And you guys will be seeing more and more stuff. Arson and branding, but with maybe a new, different twist because he has a lot of new skill sets. So, new bars. New bars. Just when you thought we already had everything you could possibly want, we come up with some new bars. So we got in 3 new flavors, three new flavors for the Emery bar to try. Now, I'm not going to release all of them at one time. I think that we are already doing a great job. People are already excited with the 3 flavors we have. And I think it's a mistake to do too much too fast. I think one of the cool things about RedCon 1 is we always have new stuff coming out. We always have new excitement and new things. And I think that is really a big reason why people keep watching and want to find out what's next.
Yep.
Is because there's always something next. We always have something in the works. So we could release several of these or all of these at one time, even assuming that they're all great. But I'm not going to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to release one at a time, every month or every other month even, so that we have our regular release of new flavors. And we want to make sure that the new flavors are fantastic. So these are the 3 flavors we got. And these are the names we're going with, so you know. Crunchy peanut butter cup. Ooh. Sprinkled donut. Sprinkled, very good.
Yeah, that one's really good.
And then the marshmallow sweet potato pie.
You've been plowing through the sprinkled donut ones.
They're really good.
Secretly in your little office here.
Yeah, you've been looking at them? Don't look at them. Don't look at my sprinkled donuts. Okay, so I'm going to give you my personal review. Now, we all did a review. It was on Instagram. I'm sure some of you guys saw the story and got to vote what you thought would be best. But the YouTube video in full splendor will be out next week, right?
Splendor, yeah.
So everybody can see exactly the thoughts of everybody, how we make a decision here at the office, the business portion of it. So this is my thing. Sweet potato pie's out. I didn't like it.
No.
Everybody, and I'm not saying that we won't come up with a great one, but this sweet potato pie,
That flavor was lacking.
it wasn't 100%. It wasn't good enough to release to you guys. So we're going back to the drawing board on that one. So that leaves 2. The crunchy peanut butter cup and the sprinkled donut. Okay? So in my opinion, they're both fantastic and people will be very happy with them. And I may even say that both of those may be the best bars we have. They're right there. Like blueberry cobbler and those for me, and I know you prefer what yours is favorite is
Mine's banana now.
Banana. Eric's is banana. You know, a lot of people's is chocolate.
Yeah.
But for me, like whatever you think is the best, these 2 are as good or better. Okay.
Yeah.
And of the two, the sprinkled donut is actually, I think, better.
Yeah.
They're both fantastic, but the sprinkled donut is like, I mean, they're both. Honestly, I think they're both as good or better than any bar in the world. That's how good I think they are. I don't think there's any bar better than them.
I'd say better.
Better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be humble. So this is the deal, though. I think that the crunchy peanut butter cup, more people will want and try it. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's more of something that more people will buy a box of.
Yeah.
They'll want to regularly eat. Whereas the sprinkled donut, I wonder if that may be like a treat, like a sweet treat that you may not want to eat all the time. So we're kind of on the fence over here. The voting, people voted for the crunchy peanut butter cup because more people, I think, just like crunchy. I like the idea of that. So both of those flavors are 100% approved and are definitely coming. Which one will be first? We don't know yet. All right, Sizzle. This is something new on the site I want to tell you guys about. I'm not fully promoting it yet because it is new. I know that it's going to work out for you guys. I'm not 100% sure it's working out for us yet. So that's why I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just telling you guys out there, and for you guys watching on Facebook Live, I'm letting you know there is a new payment option, Sezzle. So Sezzle allows you guys to pay over 6 weeks for your stack or your products or whatever. So they take what 25% or something in the beginning?
Yeah.
They take a small percentage when you purchase from your credit card, and then they take a piece of it every 2 weeks until it's paid off over 6 weeks. So I think they take 25% initially, 25% 1 week, 25% 2 weeks, 25% or every 2 week period. It ends up being 6 weeks. So that way you can pay for your items over time.
It's four payments.
4 payments. Yeah, the initial payment and then one every 2
Yeah,
weeks.
because I could buy Total War for 4 payments of $10.
4 payments at $10 for Total War. So the way that I think that it's going to benefit.
Interest-free.
Yeah, it's interest free. So this is where it gets weird for us, right? It gets good for you. It gets weird for me. So for you, there is no negative anything. You get your whatever you're going to pay for with no interest, split up over time. That's good for you. For me, they hold the money for a week and they take 6% of the money from whatever they're giving us. So you see how it's good and bad, right? But I want to present this option because I know there's a lot of people out there that are waiting for payday, and some of them miss the deals that we do on the site or miss the advantages that we give or a free item or whatever because they're like, you know what, I can't do it yet. I don't get paid yet. And I'm sensitive to that. I certainly, most of my life was in a situation like that, or to be honest, probably a lot worse. So
Ditto.
Yeah, so I can see, like, I can understand, and I feel for people that when they say, you know, I really want to take advantage of like the deal with the gym bag and the shaker that we just had, but they can't do it because they don't get paid this Friday. Yeah, so they say I can't do it. And that sucks, man. It sucks because they missed the opportunity or they missed the discount or whatever. So we're giving this sizzle a shot. I'm gonna wait till next week to give my opinions, and if it's really good, we're gonna start promoting this as a payment option. I'm not saying we're gonna take it off and remove it unless there's some crazy shit that happens. But I read the reviews. I met the people at for Sizzle at the last marketing conference. And so I'm going to give it a shot and see how it goes on our end. And you guys out there, there's zero risk for you.
What's cool is like most people are like financing like a big stack with this.
Yeah.
So like if we look at the transactions, people like it's like a $200-300 transaction that people are trying to like
Right.
you know cut it into pieces, which
Right.
is good because that's gonna help people come over more often because they're like, oh, we flexible payment options.
I mean, for us here, one of the things that we focus on a lot is cash flow.
Yep.
And it's important to maintain the cash flow. And so for us, you know, it's a lot easier when I can pay something over time. Even though we're doing great here, I still like to pay something over time. I really don't. I would prefer to do that and finance. Really, you know, play with the bank's money as much as I can. So I'm sure you guys probably feel the same way.
We should get to the questions.
All right. Yes, we're running a little behind. Okay, so just to remind everybody, for the next, till the end of the night, till midnight, Report 25 is good for 25% off anything on the site. And yeah, you can use Sizzle with it, by the way. Yeah, it works together.
Yeah.
And I'm going to remind everybody, for you guys on Instagram Live, please hold on to the end because you can win the box of mixed bars. We're going to give you a variety pack if you wait till the end and you play the guessing game. You guys on Facebook Live over here, all you guys have to do is hit the share and the like button. You're automatically entered, and Wara will pick next Saturday the winner of you guys at random. So there you go. Let's do the questions. This is segment number 2. It's your questions. And then, guys, I've seen tons and tons and tons of suggestions, comments, questions over here on Instagram. I'm sure there's plenty that you're seeing on Facebook. We will get to you guys in segment number 3. Hold on.
What you've done with Redcon 1 is nothing short of incredible. My question is, when a business is new, is it best to focus on one sales channel, like the tier operator program, or get a bunch of things going, online store, affiliate program, etc.? Thank you.
So, before I even get to this, because we're talking about sales channels, I want to give a little advice, a little business advice to people, e-commerce people that are selling an item, a physical item, and want to sell on Amazon. I made the mistake, Redcon 1 made the mistake of selling to a lot of people, third-party retailers that sell on Amazon as well. And it seemed like a good idea at the time because it seems like smart to have a whole ton of retailers selling your products on Amazon, because why not? And we liked it too because they stock up, right? They stock up, so if you have 40 people that are stocked up on Redcon, obviously you've sold a lot more products, even though they may not be selling them because the demand may not be there to sell that many products. These people are now holding in their inventory a ton of products. And as a result, what ends up happening is when you have these tons of people holding your products, what's going to happen if they can't sell them? The prices start to come down because it's a race to the bottom now because they got to sell them. They're not going to sit on them forever.
Right.
Also, if you're using Amazon Fulfillment and you're a third-party retailer and you hold stuff for a long time, Amazon starts to charge you because they don't want it to sitting in their warehouse forever. So now you're really under the gun to get rid of the products. And so as a result, we had some issues in the past that we're now dealing with on Amazon selling the products. So my suggestion to you guys selling physical products on Amazon is vet your retailers, vet your third party. I'm not saying don't have them at all. You have to make a decision if that's what you want to do. But if you do have them, make sure you know when you're selling your products that that's their intentions. They're going to sell on Amazon, and that way you can keep it to a minimum or keep it to people that you like and trust, that you can have a relationship with. And not every third-party retailer do you want to be selling your products to Amazon. All right. The answer to the question, though, is how many channels should you start with? As many as you can. As many as you can. I don't think you should focus on one channel. I'm not saying spread your focus across everything, every single thing, and do everything poorly. But in terms of where you should sell your products, you should try to sell it as many places as you can, because it gives you more exposure, because people can find it more easily, and hopefully you'll sell more products the more channels that you're on. So that is my suggestion. Be conscious of what those channels mean, though. Just like I talked about Amazon, obviously if you go through distribution for your products, what does that mean for you? If you're going to sell it at Walmart or one of these big box stores, food, drug, mass, we call it, what does that mean for your brand, and so on and so forth. But in terms of what you should make it available on, I would try to make it available as many places and to as many people as you can.
Great. Will you ever bring back tactical patches? And if so, maybe a few different styles?
Yeah, we will bring back. It's just one of the things that we haven't really thought that much about. We had the hats with the tactical patches. We looked for the backpacks, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that's in our thoughts for sure.
Will you ever dabble into knee sleeves and elbow sleeves now that you have quite a few power lifters on the team?
Yes, 100%. Speaking of that, our wraps and our straps should be in any day now, right?
They should be, yeah.
I mean, I paid for those a long time ago now.
Long time ago now, yeah. They should be either on the way or be at the port any day now.
Yeah. Speaking of that, as soon as maybe make a note for Monday to ask about the knee wraps and stuff, because that is something we should be ordering, because it's from the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What are the
and
Cardillo
the belts?
belts? That's the next question. Where are the belts?
The Cardillo belts. We need to talk to Rudy and get on
Dave.
Steve Cardillo
Yeah.
and find out where the hell these belts are. Unfortunately, the belts take some time to make. Yeah, it's not instantaneous. I can't just order 100 and they're here. It takes a little time.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we will have more belts. 100% we'll have more belts.
What do you guys think for the top 3 to 5 supplements for newbies?
Okay, for newbies, protein powder, 100%. I would suggest, so for me personally, this is not a necessity by any means, but I would take pre-workout. It gets me hyped up for the gym. I know if you're a newbie, that may need some motivation to get in there and kick ass.
Start creating the habit of getting there.
I mean, that's honestly that. Although that's not a necessity, I would never ever say that is like a must. A must. Yeah. Although I would probably say that creatine Tango is something that I would, for a new person, I would do creatine, which is our Tango product or our full spectrum creatine. Mm-hmm. I'm a big believer at this point in my life for health products. So MedKit is something I would definitely consider. If you're a young man just getting going, maybe you don't want to spend your money on MedKit. So if you've got your protein, you got your pre-workout, and you got your Tango, I would probably focus on Grunt, which is EAAs that you could take around your workout, or BCAAs, which would be Breach. Mm-hmm. So those would be my starting supplements, in my opinion.
Did you start with a boomstick or no?
No, not if you're a young man just getting going. I think your testosterone's probably already pretty good.
Just a boy. Yeah. This is a very broad question. What are future plans for Redcon 1? The biggest supplement company in the fucking world.
Yeah, biggest supplement company in the world, man. That is literally, we're spreading across the world now, with Lars and Prometheus, all the guys that we have in the UK. We have a bunch in the UK. Yeah. We have China, which we just started selling in China in a large way with Nutrition Depot. They're also selling in the Philippines and Malaysia. We have, of course, Australia is killing it. Australia is our number 1 market as of right now, which is Pat at Spartan and Paul at PhD, our 2 distributors there.
And my friend at Body Muscle in Chile.
Mm-hmm. Body Muscle. I mean, I don't want to list them all because we're in over 50 countries now. Mo in New Zealand, I have to give a shout out to Mo. I mean, there's a long list of people, and I probably just forgot dozens of them because I know we got a whole bunch everywhere. We got the Trinidad one that just started opened up. I think that's Oasis.
That I think I need to make a business trip to Trinidad to just check on the store.
There's a long list. So there's a long list. So taking over the world would definitely be in the next. It's part of the next plan.
World domination. Yeah.
Very modest world domination.
Yeah. When will we be coming out with an Emery Light Bar? I know that's the question.
So Emery Light Bar, this is something that I've been hearing a lot, because there are 29 grams of carbs in the Emery Bar, right? Yeah. And that was the same kind of question that we got about Emery Powder. They said, hey, when will we have an Emery Light, right? So this is the issue, is that I think that it would be dumb for me, for Redcon 1, to start splitting our focus into different bars and different functional foods. And I talk about bites is one of the things that's neat. I've got a lot of suggestions about Emery bites and quite a few other things. So what we're going to do is we are going to focus very heavily on the Emery bar and make Emery bar number one.
Yeah.
So we want to be in that place where like Quest is, which is, dominating. And obviously Quest maybe not as dominating as it was once before, but they're still fucking killing it out there, making great money, creating a good product that people like. So I noticed that Quest, when they started having all these different varieties, seemed to confuse the market a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to focus just on Emery bar for the foreseeable future. I'm not saying it'll never happen, but let's focus just on the Emery bar for now. It's too good to start splitting different stuff. Guys, so on Instagram Live, I see a lot of questions coming up. In segment number 3, I'm answering the questions live. This is the old questions, number 2. So I will get to them. And if you have a great question that you asked, and I have seen some good ones, please be sure to ask it again in segment number 3, which is not too far away.
Huh. Also, what's going on with the website not showing shipping info lately?
Yeah, you know what? Adrian, they kind of figured it out there on the thread where they said it was always 5-pound ration. So we need to figure out why 5-pound ration is not allowing it to ship to certain addresses.
Oh, we didn't mention we tasted the new isotopes.
Oh shit! You're right. Yeah. Did I not write that down?
You didn't write it down.
Oh. Well, here's something new. Here's something exciting for you guys, because this is something that people always are asking. There are 2 new isotope flavors that are approved. I'm excited about that. So,
blueberry yogurt.
Yeah, blueberry yogurt, which is really good. Yeah. Very, 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 very good.
And lemon sherbet.
These are flavors that, as far as I know, are not done in whey ice. I've never heard of them before. So we try lots and lots of different flavors of whey protein. We try lots of flavors of everything, and most of them, honestly, we do not approve. A majority of them, but every once in a while, you get something that's really surprising and different, and we're like, whoa! And so these 2 are really, really good. Okay.
Is Redcon 1 coming to the American Fitness Expo in Houston?
Yes, it is. American Fitness Expo. That's July, I think, or August.
June.
June? Oh, yeah. June. Shit, June. Yeah. That's in Houston, Texas, where my mom lives, and my little sister, her husband, Ben. So we're going to do that. I've been to that one before, and the first year I went, there were so many of our friends were there. Rob Dana, Jay, Flex, Seth Feroci, CT, Mike Rashid, Dexter Jackson. Everybody was there. Yeah. And so that year I was like, huh. And so this year we finally bit the bullet, and we're going to do the show. So if you are in Houston or anywhere around there, it's definitely a show worth going to, because you get to interact with the fitness celebrities, your favorite fitness celebrity, and the brands like us. So there's not too many brands, but a lot of fitness celebrities there, and there's not that many people there. So everybody at the time when I went, did you go with me? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the Energy Center, I think it was. Yeah.
Remember how what's the guy name with the mud supplement? What's the big black guy? Kali Muscle.
Oh, Kali
Muscle. Was hitting everybody. Remember that?
Bashing them in the back of the head.
They'd walk up and they'd ask him, of course. He wasn't just hitting them because he wanted to. Yeah. They'd ask him to him, and then he'd go, like that, and hit them. They'd go, oh! And he was doing it one after another. And so this is an opportunity, because it's such a small quarter. I mean, there's only 15, 20 people waiting for Jay Cutler.
You really get some time.
You get some time, and you'll probably get slapped in the back if you want.
If you're requesting, I will be doing that at the Redcon 1 booth.
Yeah, he was hitting everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking either. There were girls getting hit. Everybody's getting hit.
Some people are into that.
And he was doing it for real.
Yeah, he was doing it like
smacking them. Yeah, he was smacking the shit out of them.
Full smack.
All right, what do you got?
What are your life goals now?
My life goals. So, the goals are changed, right? So, if you mean in terms of buying stuff or getting things, I don't have a whole lot, honestly. You know what I mean?
So what's next in your life?
In my life?
Deep shit.
Continuing to build the business and raise my children as best as possible. Do my best.
Maybe a 4th?
I would love to have a 4th, little girl, but that's up to my wife, not me. Honestly, for me personally, the kids are number 1, and the wife, number 2, and the business number 3. Those are in that order. Whatever growth and progress that I can make, I'm going to do. And like I said, in terms of buying stuff or getting things, I'm so far away from the things that I want at this point, and then everything else I've kind of gotten. So I have no real wants or needs. I don't. I just want to see this place and our team continue to grow and succeed. So there you go.
Is Eduardo going to do the calf transformation as well?
Eduardo has great calves already. You're really going to do the calf transformation?
I'm going to keep going.
You're going to end up like freaky looking.
That's what I want.
Jeez. Really? Are you really doing that?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
So the calf transformation, I should have talked about that on here, starts next week. I will do my final pictures. I've got, I think I got locked down a photographer.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Flex about using.
No,
for my physique. No, for my physique. So my transformation will be done, and as soon as it is fully done, I am transitioning, not sexually, transitioning to building my calves in the calf transformation. Calfformation. The goal is, it's an optimistic goal, and a lot of people have already doubted me, even Jay Cutler out there, the hater. He says,
can't do it, Aaron.
It's impossible to put 2 inches on my calves in 12 weeks.
Can't do it.
But Joe Bennett says I can, and I'm willing to do anything other than putting anything into my calves, of course.
Yeah.
That is required to see if I can do it. I don't believe that calves is a genetic thing where you can't build them. Everybody always says calves is genetic, you either have them or you don't. I disagree with that. I think that nobody wants to put in the work and deal with the pain that it takes to build calves. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go from calves that are like mediocre or at the best okay to fantastic.
To mine.
To fantastic. I don't know, we'll have to measure yours. But I do think I can go from okay, to pretty good. And I'm going to prove that I can do that. And I think that I have the ability. I always said that I had terrible genetics, but actually now I don't believe that at all. I think I have pretty damn good genetics. Wouldn't you say?
I would say you have great genetics.
Yeah. So
I have terrible genetics.
Yeah. So now, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to put work in. I bought equipment for the gym downstairs. Speaking of that, where's the tibialis thing? I have to track that.
Yeah.
It's been weeks. So I am going to shock the world, and I am going to document every piece of this progress, and it's going to be awesome. And I think honestly, so when I came up with this idea, this one was all my idea.
This is your brainchild.
This is my brainchild. I wasn't sure, and I told Darielle, and she said nobody's going to care about that. And I disagreed. I said, you know what? I don't think so.
There's a lot of people in the world that don't have good calves.
But now I know. After I mentioned on Facebook, I got so many people that have hit me up about this thing, saying, man, I hope you can do it. I want to see everything you're doing. I'm interested. I want to do it along with you.
You're a beacon of hope.
Yeah, I'm a beacon of hope to all these small calfers out there. They're like, they think they can't do it. I'm going to prove that you can. And I'm going to invite you to do it with me.
Fucking right.
All right. Sorry. I should have started with that. That's a good one. People are going to be excited.
Next Readiness Report, we'll start with a zoom of your calves.
Yeah, I'll show them.
Yeah.
I'll show them exactly what they look like now. Maybe we'll do like a 360 view.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I'm going to have shaved them too. I've been look how hairy I am. So I leave the hair. So I have not shaved my arms or my legs in forever. Because, originally it was because I was lazy. And then it became where I was like, you know what? As a business person, it is a little weird to have shaved arms and legs, right? Because I'm meeting people for business now. I'm not really meeting them for bodybuilding or fitness. Right. So I thought, it's a little weird to have
your arms are pretty intense, though.
Yeah, they are really now.
Yeah.
And then my kids started liking it. So they started doing like play with the hair, and they'll like hold my arm and do like this. And I told them I'm going to shave my arms again. And they both of the boys were like, no, don't do it, no. And so it's been tough, even though now that I'm doing the transformation, it's been tough to get myself to do it because they both really don't want
I bought you your clippers.
I know. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I just need to work my way up to it. All right.
Will Redcon One stay heavy on direct-to-consumer strategy or become more focused on B2B as we continue to grow?
It's going to stay exactly the same as it is right now. One of the things, we originally heard, we had retailers that complained and didn't like a lot of the ads and the Facebook stuff and the digital marketing things. They didn't like it. And I think that they now have realized, and I have been saying this for a long time, is that they work together. So we spend a tremendous amount of money every month on digital marketing, on advertising via new media. Right? We don't do anything old media, meaning print or anything radio. TV.
I don't want to interrupt you, but let's try to rush this because 12:45 and we haven't even gotten to your favorite segment yet.
All right, you're right. So So I don't do any of that stuff, and as a result, yes, people come to the website and buy, but also they are now aware, and when they walk into the store, they are willing and excited and interested in buying supplements at the retail locations. Because if they like a store, or they go to a store, or they see a store, or it's convenient to be at a store, they're going to walk in and they're going to want Red Cohen products. And I can go much deeper into that, but we're gonna speed this.
Final question. We also didn't mention the new truck.
New truck. Oh, the new truck. People are pumped for the new truck too.
Redcon One Mobile.
The new truck comes this week.
Yeah.
And it will be customized the following week.
It'll be wrapped.
And I can't wait till everybody sees the finished product here. It's pretty big. Denali. It's very Redcon. So
What's the over/under on which employee tries to drive it the most?
Oh, Eric
I say Goldman and Luke.
Goldman and Luke. Yeah. Luke's pumped because he's going to be able to take it to the shows and stuff. This isn't an Aaron car. This is a company car. Yeah. So everybody's going to get the opportunity to drive it when it makes sense.
They're going to be like mud wrestling for it.
Yeah. They're not going to be able to drive it all the time like it's their car, but they're going to be able to
Will it get driven to the team dinners?
I'm sure. Team dinners. All right.
Go to the live questions.
All right. So, okay, guys, we only have, how many minutes do we have? 10 minutes for this.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to go through these questions. This is segment number 3. If you're on Facebook, hit the share and the like button to be entered to win the box. For you guys, just hang out till the end, which is only 15 minutes away, and we're going to give away the box for you guys. So I am cool to answer the questions now in segment number 3. You can also use the code REPORT25 to save 25% off anything on the site until midnight tonight. Let's go. Any questions? If you had a question before and I didn't answer it, it wasn't because I was ignoring you. I was waiting till right now. You have 10 minutes. What tier do you have to be to drive the truck? You have to be an employee, so you'll be insured. So you have to be tier 1, I suppose. What do you got over there? Any good questions from before? As I wait for more questions to come over here.
I'm trying to scroll, but it won't let me.
Sweat pill update. Sweat pill is put on hold. We have 2 things in the works, though. We do have Waterboard, which is the diuretic, the natural diuretic. And we have, what's the other one? Oh, the anabolic product. I can't even talk about the anabolic.
I don't even know about that one.
Yeah, Eric, we finished it. We're good to go.
I need a name.
A new anabolic product. He has a name, but I can't say it out loud.
Yeah, you got to give it to me.
I can't say it out loud. Joint health product is still coming. New flavors of Total War. We are restarting the 12 flavors of Total War very soon. We're just getting everything together in terms of our manufacturing, because the manufacturing has been so busy that they haven't been able to keep up as is. Who is your manufacturer? We have 4. Are they GMP certified? Of course, they have to be. They have to be. You can't do business with basically any outside country, vitamin shop, GNC, bodybuilding, unless you're GNC certified. GMP, CGMP certified. Matter of fact, you see right over there, I'm very proud that myself and Eric, finished the course on the dietary supplement guidelines and GMP overview. So we both got certified. So we know what to do and what not to do. What music do you listen to when you work out? Geez, I have a wide variety. Honestly, I like 90s rock, hard rock, and early 2000s mostly, like Deftones, Tool, Nine Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine.
You love Nirvana.
Nirvana's my favorite. That's early
Marilyn
90s.
Manson.
Marilyn Manson. What else do I like?
Miley
Cyrus. Yeah, so that's mostly the 90s stuff.
Do the med kit pills still taste fishy? I never thought they were fishy.
I never thought they were fishy either. I don't know. I never tasted that. People are interestingly sensitive to stuff like that. Remember that stuff that you smelled, the ingredient that smelled like fish to you? And I couldn't smell it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
how did you get so many great powerlifters on board? Ray Williams in particular, Anthony. The truth is that Ray Williams hit us up. That he liked the brand. I'm sure he found out about us via the Lily Bridges, or maybe Maddie, who's a powerlifter, a great powerlifter. And he hit us up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was thrilled.
He'll be here this week.
He'll be not him. No, he'll be here later.
No.
We got the Raging Silverback.
Yes, Raging Silverback.
Coming. Chris Hester coming this week.
Yeah.
I need to arrange the photo shoot for me, and I want to do him at the same time. Waterboard. Yes, Waterboard is a funny name. I'm very excited just because the name is so good.
I feel like the ads will be funny.
The ads are going to be great. Diuretic are going to be losing water. We're going to have to do like a waterboard, and the water's coming off them.
Yeah.
Drop your water.
Yeah.
You know?
My water broke.
My water broke. You could probably do a bunch of funny stuff. I saw your YouTube video, but how does one become a tier operator? Oh, how does a tier operator become an employee? Go over and above what is requested of you. Make sure you stand out, you do more, you're very active, and then make sure you apply and see what's available, and then you just keep going, keep asking, because there's always new positions available here as we continue to grow fast, and positions become open. So you just have to be aggressive about reminding us, and emailing Eduardo, asking Luke. The answer is going to be no, probably 99 times out of 100, but there'll be one time, if you're doing all the other things, that the answer is yes. And there you go. How do you become a sponsored athlete? That's a whole different process. You either have to become tier 1, which means you went all the way through the tier operator program, which has certainly happened.
Yeah.
Oliver Bam was our first one.
Yeah.
And then the other way is that you have a large enough following, you fit with our brand, and that we want you. I mean, that's basically it. Although that's not that easy at this point. Anabolic product, can't say anything about it. It's the natural anabolic product, a compliant natural anabolic product. Will there be a performance wear out on the 13th release? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Joint supplement, yes, is coming.
Oh, that's another one,
yeah. Is it midnight Eastern Standard Time, or is it personal time?
Eastern
so he's asking
Standard
about the code, right?
Eastern
the Readiness 25% off code. Yeah, it's Eastern Standard Time generally with us. Should I make it later or just keep it as is?
Just
keep it as is. So yes, 9 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. Do I spend any on medicine and food and guns? The rest is for disasters, civil war, my friend. Spending over 10K now, he's not. Do I spend any more on saving medicine, food, guns? No, I would not save anything more on for any of those things. I think that if you've got 10K for that, you're good.
Oh, that's a good one. Thinking about doing a s'mores MRE bar flavor?
It is one that we requested,
Yeah.
so that is a possibility for sure. We got to try them though.
The MRE bar is not variety pack is not on the site to purchase yet.
Not yet. Ever plan on opening up a Redcon 1 gym? Maybe. The new facility that we got, which we're still a year away from buying here in Boca or around Boca.
Creep up before you know it.
Before you know it'll be here. But I'll start shopping for it, and hopefully we're going to be able to put one in the middle with a Redcon 1 store with employees that you guys can come in and make this a destination and come hang out and see everything. So that's the plan right now, assuming I find the right place for that. Meal prep bag. We have a lunch bag coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
Not a meal prep bag, but a lunch bag. Meal prep bag we can work on though. I know all the people that own the companies that do the meal prep bags. What's the description for Tiger's Blood flavor? It's like a coconut cherry, right?
Coconut cherry.
Very good.
MRE light bar is not coming soon. We answered that earlier.
Any plans for beef isolate in the future? No, but there is beef isolate in the MRE products. Would you ever consider a pre-bottled energy shot or drink? Napalm. Yes, we would consider it. Eric's already kind of working on it.
Yeah.
When will the MRE bar flavors, the new flavors, be available? In May. Can't make it any faster than that, unfortunately. Let's see. Are you exhibiting at Body Power UK? As of right now, I don't think so. Not because we don't want to, but we need to find one of our distributors that is going to be willing to put up a booth and for us to sell their products there. No, and we wouldn't be going to FIBO if it wasn't for that. So like we are going to FIBO, but the reasoning is because we're not physically setting up the booth. Prometheus and those guys over there, that team is setting up the booth. We're providing the artwork. They're setting up the booth. They're bringing the products. And then we just show up and kill it, sell them for them. They make money. They meet people. We shake hands, kiss babies, and we're out. And that makes it much, much, much easier. To do like an Arnold-like booth in another country, no way, man.
Be a fortune.
Congrats on the 2018 results, bro. I'm assuming he means so far this year, right?
Yeah. Or your bod.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Or your bod.
Bringing back the DHEA supplements. No. Can you implement a system where if a product is out, the customer is notified? I placed an order a few times and wouldn't ship for weeks because something is out. All you have to do with that happens very, very rarely because we have a system in place, an inventory management system that doesn't allow products to sell unless they're in stock. Right. Although every once in a while, there's always going to be a mistake where it thinks there's a unit, but there's not, or maybe orders hadn't been fulfilled yet, and they've continued to sell because they haven't pressed the fulfill button. That doesn't even happen anymore now.
Not really.
I don't think it's possible for that to happen. But shit does happen, and all you have to do is hit up customer service or tina@redcon1.com and ask for your money back, and we'll give it to you anytime. Matter of fact, if you don't even like the products, can always send anything back, and you always get a refund 100%. So there's never like you never have to worry. What if I don't like it or whatever? We'll
Unless
always
you
take
use
it
like
back.
3/4 of it, then come on, guy.
Well, if they send it back, I'll take
Yeah.
it. I'll still take it.
Like,
As long as
let's
there's as long as there's at least half. If you, I mean,
At least a scoop.
If you use everything but one scoop and you send back and you're like, I didn't like this, then
That's terrible.
yeah. But realistically, you don't like something, you can always send it back for 100% refund.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, if you don't have the item you want, you can get a refund 100% of the time. And usually, we'll make it worth your while, make you happy. Products are great. Ant says, Ant Rod, products are great. I have purchased Big Noise, Breach, Total War, Isotope, Boomstick, GI Juice,
Oh my God.
Med Pack, and I've seen results. Thank you for making supplements that work. You're welcome, and thank you for buying all those products. You're the man. Do you ever plan on opening Redcon Gym? Yes, possibly.
It's like a new thing now, huh?
Yeah. Well, people like that. People want the idea. What's the deal? Chris is asking. What's the deal with PJ Brown saying he's coming for after your athletes when he was with Arnold with the dude from Price Plow? I don't even know. Who knows? Need more supplement giant in Kansas. Need more in supplement giant. Hit him up. So this is the thing. If you have a favorite retailer that either doesn't carry Redcon 1 or is missing something like the Emery bars or something that you want, there's an easy way. If it's a good store, a good location, like when I owned locations, if you come up and say, hey, I want to buy this from you, I would then get that product for you, right? I would make sure that I had it in the future. So my suggestion, especially like Supplement Giant who carries most of the products, if there's something you're there for that they don't have, please let them know, and I'm sure that they'll carry it. I know for like Supplement Superstores, Andy and Chris's stores, they have 20 stores now. If you go and tell Chris, if Chris finds out that you want a product that they don't have, he'll actually stop everything and order it right off the website or off Amazon for you, and then have it in the store and deliver it to you. Because he'd rather do that and meet your needs than have you go elsewhere.
Smart.
And believe it or not, he's actually ordered off the website. Where I see him ordering stuff, I'm like, what are you doing? And it's because there's a customer in the store saying, hey, I want this. And he buys it at retail to sell it to them at retail.
That's funny.
It's smart, though, because he's providing that he doesn't
Yeah.
want them to go somewhere else to buy anything.
No, yeah. Yes, Somals are gone.
Yeah, so on. Aaron, can a testosterone booster and a ZMA be taken together? Absolutely.
Do your game.
Absolutely.
12:57.
Oh, jeez. All right. Guys, I'm stopping the questions. Although there's so many more questions. Oh, my God. Because I want you guys to have a chance to win. Facebook, we're not in a rush. Instagram, we are in a rush. We only have 1 minute and 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you an easy number today. And whoever guesses this easy number, you're going to win the mixed batch of bars, a box of bars. On this sheet, there's a number. Eduardo sees it.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it around. Whoever guesses this number first, this easy number, will win the box of bars. Now, keep in mind, if you do guess, sometimes I don't see them. So I'm only going to give this prize to the person, the first number that I see that matches this number right here. This number right here. I want you guys to guess it. Okay? Let's see. Anybody? Oh!
Oh, Brazil.
Brazil. 34. Brazil.
Brazil.
You got it.
34.
You got it. Oh, look, A Hunter came right after. Brazil. Hit up Eduardo right now. Email Eduardo at redcon1.com. Get your box of bars right now. We're going to take care of you immediately. Okay. Let's see. Did I get logged out of it? No, I'm still on Facebook. Huh? What am I? Freaking computer shut down? So, email Eduardo at redcon1.com. Let him know. Can you pull up Ezezel? Actually, you could. What's the best way for him to do it? You got approved Ezezel.
DM me on Instagram.
DM Eduardo on Instagram or DM Redcon1 on Instagram and
Yeah.
let us know. That's even easier.
Yeah.
Hit up Redcon1 and we'll check
it's going
the IG
away
right now.
in 25 seconds.
Okay, guys, you're out. I'm still talking to the Facebook guys. So if you want to hear the rest of this, go on Facebook, on Redcon1 Facebook, and check us out right now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Truly appreciate it. See you next Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time. All right. So it's just you guys now. It's just us, Facebook.
We don't have much to say, really.
Yeah.
No,
Well, now it's like private. It's just us and Facebook.
Oh, shit.
Now it's like we can get for real with Facebook,
This
right?
is weird.
Let's see. Let me see if I can see what's going on Facebook now.
It's just us.
Hold on. Reality TV show coming soon. All right, so Facebook, this is your chance to get personal with us. We're going to go another few minutes. If you want to ask any questions, just us on Facebook. You get your time. You get your time right here.
Got a
Marshall just came over. Marshall Johnson.
I got a
came over,
lobster up. I'm not.
Yeah, lobster up.
I'm not lobstering. There we go.
There you go. Feel better?
Gatorade type product coming soon.
Yeah, something maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. There's something in the works potentially. Maybe.
Hydration station.
Yeah, could be. I don't even know. You know, like the Redcon people. You think that would be popular for Redcon?
Probably.
Yeah, you think? Yeah. So let's see. Is there anything else I can talk to these guys about before I call it a day on here? You guys, if you have any questions, this will be the time.
I like how you're talking more quieter and
Yeah, because
more
it's
somber.
It's more like this is just
More
us.
peaceful.
This is just us now.
Not chaotic.
Yeah. Well, when the Instagram live goes, there's so many questions. I feel a lot of like pressure.
You're all hyped up.
I'm all hyped up. Hyped.
When will y'all be having products in Vitamin Shop?
June. Yep.
Oh, Propel type product. You drink enough Propel. You might as well buy into it.
I drink so much Propel. This is my drink of choice.
Eduardo, what's going to be your first big purchase for your new house? Already done. Bought furniture. There's 2 bathrooms being redone as we speak. All new appliances. I'm all spent. Busted.
Yeah. And tell them about your wonderful gift from your boss.
And then this kind man I know got me a very nice gym quality elliptical.
Pre-core.
Very fancy.
Series 8 or Generation 8 or something.
Nicer than his.
Nicer than mine.
Yeah.
So I got him a nice housewarming gift.
Meaning he wants me to lose more weight.
Yeah. That's it. It's a message, a subliminal message.
Very subtle.
Let's see. I see some questions on here.
Any chance of another Dallas Memorial shirt now?
No, unfortunately not. How soon will we be able to do demos at Vitamin Shop? In June, I would imagine. I think I know June, the big release month is gonna be huge. A huge effort to make a big splash. So I would imagine we're gonna do some really crazy stuff. We even talked to them about during the meeting about doing a simultaneous demo in every single store. Trying to do like a demo all at once, every
Oh my
Vitamin Shop.
God, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, so we'll have to call out all the troops for that one. Really organize that one and get all the tier operators ready to go. But they want to potentially do every store has a demo at the same time.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
That'd be insane.
Nobody's ever done anything like that. What's a good product for a woman who wants to put on mass? Two suggestions for you, Carrie. One, you have to eat more calories and more protein. So I would suggest that you start adding MRE, the normal MRE, into your diet. And number 2 would be Halo. Halo is a great product, non-hormonal anabolic product for women that I have personally seen a lot of women have tremendous success with Halo. So that's the 2 things.
Somebody says that's standard. I need a WWE belt, Infinity Gauntlet, or a custom katana blade, something obnoxious. I'd like to get a new car soon.
Yeah?
That would be the next one.
That's not a house thing for your house, though.
Yeah, put it in the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Show off to the neighbors.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the best products to go with keto, Patrick? Well, I mean, one cool thing is that the Emery Light is a keto product.
Yeah.
You can absolutely use that for keto. Other than that,
I love the pre-workouts, man, because sometimes when I'm on keto, I'm dragging.
Yeah.
And, like it helps a lot. Also, like a pump product, because it's harder to get a pump without all the carbs in you.
Jacob asked what products will Vitamin Shop carry. They'll carry almost all of them to begin with and almost all the flavors. So we listed them off earlier in the show. Quite a few products. It ends up being 28 different SKUs in the launch. Krill oil product. I take a krill oil product, actually, right here. Now Nutrition krill oil. I take this every day. Definitely a good product. I don't know if we'll get that, granular to do a specific krill oil product. We have healthy fats in the med kit. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I do know that we are going to do some what we call basic training products, which are commodity products. The reasoning for that is twofold. One, because internationally they want stuff like that. International buyers want,
L-carnitine.
Yeah, L-carnitine, basic creatine, taurine, beta, like the basics, right? And then obviously for you guys out there, why would we want you to buy anything from anybody else? I'd rather you get it all from us. So if we have glutamine, right, you don't have to get glutamine from anybody else.
Right.
So that would be the planning there.
Will you hear back from your tier operator application even if you are not accepted?
Yes, you should hear back no matter what. Now that being said, we have had some issues. Lucas had some issues with the email system for the tier operator program. So if you haven't heard back one way or another and it's been 5 or more days, please email luke@redcon1.com. And even if you don't get accepted, make sure to ask Luke what to do to be accepted, because he can absolutely walk you through what to do. It's not over. It's not like you're done and you're not coming back. There is absolutely a way to fix if there's a problem. A lot of times it's as simple as just having your profile on private. Right. And then sometimes it's a little more complicated, but Luke will tell you why. And he won't be like, sorry, I can't say. He'll literally say, you're not posting enough pictures. You don't look like you're not even posting pictures of working out, or whatever it may be. That may be a silly example, but whatever his reasoning is, he'll let you know.
Post too many naked pictures.
Yeah, well, the naked pictures will get you disqualified for sure. So, we had a girl that I remember that had a huge following, like 400,000.
Huge butt.
No, I mean that too. 400,000, and she wanted to be a tier operator, but most of her pictures were of her butt and of her almost naked, and we didn't accept her. And it's not because she's a bad person or anything like that, but it didn't fit our branding. So you have to kind of fit. So,
do you make or take apple cider vinegar?
I don't. Darielle was supposed to. Her coach Neil Hill asked her to, but she
take the pills.
Yeah, she got the pills, but she's not consistently taking them. They do have apple cider vinegar pills now. It's hard to drink. It's really hard to drink.
It's gross.
All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. We're over an hour now. We usually just do an hour. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I was going to say I'm sorry that we had so much talking in the beginning.
No, that's a good sorry.
Yeah, this is a good talking. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. We'll be back next Saturday, of course, on Facebook Live and on Instagram Live. And we'll be giving away more stuff. And you will find out who won the box for Facebook next week, Saturday at noon. See you then.
Peace out. Bye.